Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Wainwright. We've got some Saturday night playoff hockey for you here between the Rustlers and the Sabers. The Sabers coming into this one with a 2-1 lead in the best of five series. So everything is on the line for the Rustlers here tonight. And it should be an exciting one. We'll get to all the action here shortly after we hear from the PA announcer.
Hockey between the Rustlers and the Sedgewick Sabers. This is game 4 of the 5 series, with Sedgewick holding a 2-1 game lead. This is for Sedgewick, number 35. Wainwright Rustlers. Striking on the blue lines with the bus. Big ball tonight. Hard touch. Where? Great scene. With a 7-year goal in place for Wainwright E9 Pleasant. His NHL team is the Edmonton Oilers. Adam McCraven was his favorite play. Will's favorite wrestler is his dad, Jeremy Priest. Will that deal pretty big deal? This is not a
He's Canada's big player. Research.
Let's go on deal story. We fall by Conrad Nothing. Will Tracy. But that doesn't matter. I'm not here with the representative to move your hats for the play of Old Canada.
Next to Clemmer a couple times throughout the tournament. And Arno looks really good playing alongside McDavid. Like, the others might want to make an offer. I was like, I think Draisaitl might do it, maybe a pick as well. He was having one of that. And we are finally ready to go, folks. Thanks for those who tuned in at 8 p.m. Thank you for your patience. We had a broken pane of glass in warm-ups, so that took a little time to rectify and put us a little behind schedule, but it's 8:30 on the nose now, and we are ready to go. Your starting goaltenders tonight for the Rustlers, Thomas Eisman, and for the Sabers, all the way down the ice is Travis Child, the same goaltending matchup we've seen all series long. The Sabers flip the puck in deep, and Miller will chase it down. Plays it off the wall, can't get it out of the zone, but now the Rustlers have a second chance at it, can't get it that time, maybe on the third opportunity. No, the Sabres able to chip it in deep. Now from down low, a centering pass gets knocked down by Creasy. And then Eisman swats that puck away with his paddle. Sedgewick working it in behind the net, but a good hit there at the side of the goal by Perkins. And he picks up the puck, sends a cross ice pass to Hamilton that's off the mark and down the ice, but no icing. Creasy gets it in front of the Zamboni doors there, but gets knocked off the puck. And the Sabres come the other way. Can't hold on to it on that rush. And now Huxley crosses blue line down the left wing, slams in the brakes, and then just tosses the puck into the corner. Sabres pick it up there. And now move it out of their zone across their blue line and deep into Rustler territory. Eisman comes out to stop it there and leaves it for Huxley. Plays around the wall. James couldn't pick it up. That shot from the point was blocked by Weeks. And now a chance here. Pfister knocks it down out of the air with one hand. And now he gets it back. He fires a low shot that's kicked away by Child. Pfister throws a hit in the corner, knocks the puck loose for Dicker. He gets upended, though, and loses control. Sabres can't clear the zone, though. Rustlers keep it in, and Horn sends it in deep. Chance inside the net for Carson James, but he fanned on. He gets a pass out in front to Comerford, but it goes off a stick and up over the net. Now a battle in the corner. Dicker's in there. Comerford comes in to help. And they get it back to the point. It's Horn from the blue line. Plays it off the wall in deep. Shirley picks it up there. Back to Horn. That shot goes off a shin pad on its way to the net. The Sabres cycle it around. They got a defender without a stick. He's trying to kick it out of the zone, but can't get it far. And then Mullet's shot from the blue line is swallowed up by Child. Well, the Sabres are up 2-1 in this best-of-5 series, but these two teams have played here in Wainwright twice in the last 2 weeks. And Wainwright's won both of them 2 weeks ago. Just 15 days ago, the Rustlers won in a shootout thanks to a goal from Mike Shirley in the shootout. And then last weekend in game 2 of this series, Shirley scored the overtime winner to tie up the series at 1 game apiece. And we'll see if Shirley and his teammates can pull off another home ice win here tonight against the Sabres. A chance here from the side of the goal and fanned on by Olsen. It was a sharp angle opportunity, but he wasn't able to get much on it. And we get a whistle. Clausen wins the draw for the Rustlers, and Perkins' shot goes off a shin pad and wide of the net. Now from the side of the net, Clausen takes a whack at it, another whack at it, but can't poke one home against Child. Sabres clear the zone, but the Rustlers get the puck back. If only for a moment. A bit of a battle at the Rustler blue line. Wainwright knocks the puck loose, but then the Sabres come right back. They gain the zone. Working in behind the net, but they got to go for a line change. Clausen nearly gets his pocket picked. And now a turnover in the slot, and that shot blocked by Perkins. Miller picks up the loose puck. Flips it up in the air, down the ice, and Dorland's going to try and chase it down. But the Sabres move the puck around quickly and get it in the zone. Huxley able to clear that zone. But the Sabres right back at it. Huxley with possession in the corner. Lots of pressure coming his way. But he scoots around the forecheck. Gains the zone. Fires it in deep. Now Weeks from the point. He fires a shot that was deflected. And now chance inside of the goal, and Fletcher taking some whacks at it. He has a centering pass and a good opportunity for Hamilton, but it ends up right in the chest of Child. And the Rustlers get the first really good scoring opportunity of the game, and Child shuts it down. Just a little over 4 minutes gone in this first period, still a scoreless game, and the Rustlers leading 6-1 in the shot clock. Doing all they can to try and get the early lead in this one. Pfister with a chance from the high slot was kicked away by Child. Pfister steals it back just outside the blue line. He shovels it forward for Dicker. He's along the half wall now, cycles it down low for Pfister. Back to Dicker. Well, that pass is just a little behind him. He had to take it in the backhand and couldn't get it back to the forehand for a shot. Now Mullet in the near corner in his own territory. He gets pinned against the wall. Battle for it in there. Pfister there to help. Puck squirts loose. Sedgewick now gets it back to the point. That shot blocked by Dicker. The puck's in his feet. He's able to find it, but can't get it out across the blue line. Now Horn from behind his own net. A centering pass, and what a save by Thomas Eisenman, kicking out that right pad just in the nick of time on that point-blank scoring opportunity for Sedgewick. That's an icing call against the Rustlers. We'll get a face-off upcoming. Comerford wins the draw. Dicker plays it off the wall, but can't get it out of the zone. Mullet will have to try and chase it down in the corner. That centering pass from the Sabers doesn't connect. The Rustlers able to clear the zone as Thomas Eisman got dumped in his own crease. He's up on his feet, looking no worse for the wear. He took a solid collision there in the blue paint. Now, loose puck in front of the net. Who's going to pick it up? The Rustlers get a hold of it. Olsen now the chance. His shot's blocked. The centering pass is blocked. He's still battling for it behind the net. The Sabers, with a crafty move, able to get that puck loose, quickly move it up ice. Pfeffer with a backhander goes wide of the net. And now Perkins from behind his own net. He gets upended. The chance there. Eisman with an awkward looking save, and now we got a referee's hand in the air. No hand in the air. Okay. Referee had his hand up for a penalty and then took it down. Shirley clears the zone. The Rustlers get a bit of a line change.
Club Mojo, Chemical, Ivan broke back. Take your time out.
Huxley picks off an errant pass, crosses the blue line down the left wing. He skates it behind the net with a centering pass. Nobody there, but it gets to Leggett at the point. His shot is kicked away by Child. Now the Sabers get it back in the corner. The Rustlers not making it easy for them to clear the zone. Leggett and Clausen with a good forecheck. And now Huxley picks up the ring around the boards. But the Sabres steal it back, clear the zone, but can't get anywhere with it. And Fletcher able to send the puck deep. Gets tripped up, a little slew foot maybe, and no penalty called there. Refs are letting the boys play, and Fletcher got a little revenge with a good hit right in front of the Sabres bench. Now Creasy in the near corner. Can't get the puck deep enough, and the Sabres steal it away. Chevreau now down the left wing, crosses the blue line and gets a stick up in Mullet's face. Again, no penalty call. And McKinley can't keep it inside the blue line, so he has to chase it down. Rustlers with lots of pressure. Fletcher picks it up, but he had a man offside. He had to slow up, and the Sabres steal it away. Now Horn picks up a loose puck, feeds it over to Creasy. He's taking his time. He knows his teammates need a line change. He'll cross the red line, send it in deep. Crafty veteran move by Jeremy Creasy. That stretch pass for Sedgewick is off the mark, ends up right on net, and Eisman holds on to that one for a faceoff. Solid turnout here tonight in Wainwright, one of the biggest of the season. These teams are here to support their local senior club. Try to cheer them on to a victory and force a game 5 in this opening round of the playoffs. Now from the point, Pfeffer's shot gets deflected by Hollanati. But Eisman with a good save. Rustlers can't clear the zone, and Eisman will jump on that puck at the side of the net and hold on for a faceoff. Now Weeks from the corner. Can't clear the zone. The Sabres shot goes just wide. And now Huxley from his own blue line sends pass across to Carson James, but it was hip height and he couldn't knock it down cleanly. So all he could do is pick it up and send it in deep. That Pfister, Dicker, James line back out there trying to make something happen as Huxley's shot goes well wide of the net. Now across the blue line, and that shot from Zemanek is held onto for face-off here. Comerford wins the face-off again for the Rustlers. He's been strong in the face-off dot early on in this one. Horn feeds across the way to Olsen, now over to Shirley, but he couldn't hang on to that rolling puck. And then a Sabres stretch pass doesn't connect, but the linesman says it was tipped, so no icing. Rustlers flip it way up in the sky, down the ice. No icing as that one was touched as well. Shirley hot on the pursuit on the forecheck. Tried to feed it out to Olsen in front, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Sanders just muscling off Rustler after Rustler and getting the puck in deep. Oh, Eskra feeds it out in front. And now a chance from the side of the goal and a good save by Eisman. And the Rustlers clear the zone. Halfway through this opening period now. Still a scoreless hockey game in what's been a good back and forth battle so far. Both teams with some good scoring chances. Rustlers leading on the shot clock. That shot goes wide. Sabres able to keep it in the zone. They send it in deep. Perkins couldn't get to it behind the net in time. So now Clausen will pick it up, play it off the wall to Leggett. Leggett getting harassed along the boards. Sedgewick player tried to throw a hit. Leggett put him on his rear end, and now we got a man down on the ice writhing in pain. And we got some rough stuff in front of the net after the whistle. Leggett getting into it down there. And it looks like it's Rhett Bergseth down on the ice, grasping his face, looking like he's in all kinds of pain. Not sure what happened there. And he's slowly getting up off the ice. Trainers out there helping him out. And he's holding his face. Not sure if he got a stick or a puck up there, but they've got him back to the bench and he'll get attended to. And we're ready to go now with 9:24 left in this first period. And the off the face-off, the puck trickles onto the net. And Child will freeze things and we'll start all over again. Wow, it's the captain laying off the face-off, and he gets absolutely drilled by Blake Fletcher. My goodness. So we're going to get a penalty for that? And they're going to give Fletcher a penalty for hitting too hard. Well, according to our trusty instant replay, Fletcher took exactly 0 strides into that hit, but planted Clay Lang on his rear end, and he's going to get a charging penalty for it. So the Rustlers off to the penalty kill now.
Can't hit hard anymore.
And the Sabres win the opening faceoff of their power play, and the shot from the point is caught by Eisenman and held on to for a faceoff.
Fletcher, minus 20 to 30. Well,
Sabers win the next face-off too, and they quickly work the puck in deep. But Miller gets to it and fires it around the wall and out of the zone. Now the Sabres send it into the far corner, Rustler territory. Miller gets there first, tries to pin it against the wall, but his teammate comes in and scoops it away and swings it around the boards. The boards. Said that one a little awkwardly, but we'll move on. Now we got the Sabres at center ice. Nearly halfway through this Fletcher penalty. And the Sabres having trouble getting into the Russell zone. They do now. They work it in tight, and now a good stick by Miller to knock that one away. Horn picks up the loose puck, softly flips it up in the air and down the ice. 50 seconds left in the Fletcher penalty. The Sabres gain the zone. That shot was blocked by Weeks. Now Sedgewick gets it back in behind the Rustler net. They work it up to the point. McClements loses an edge, and now the Rustlers might have a chance. Hamilton's got it at center ice, but looked like he was getting close to being out of gas and couldn't break loose. Sabres try to work it into the slot, but lose control. The puck scoots out into the neutral zone. 10 seconds left to go in the Sedgewick power play. Huxley picks up the puck, flips it all the way down the ice, and that's going to do it. A solid first penalty kill for the Rustlers here tonight. Fletcher back out on the ice now, and you'll be sure he's ready to throw the body around a little more after having to serve 2 minutes for a good strong hit.
Russell wins back these songs for Philippines. Home coming. The 15 Spartans. Northern 23.
Now Fisher with a good forecheck, and the Rustlers with a chance developing there, but James and Dicker got a little tied up. They're able to get the puck in deep, though. Fisher's in there battling for it. He's got Dicker right alongside him. James comes in to help right in front of the Zamboni doors. He's got control of it and works it down low. Pfister chases it down. Good strong stick from Derek Pfister. He's able to get it over to Dicker along the wall, but it gets knocked loose from him. And now Chevreau comes the other way, crosses blue line, flips it in deep, wide of the net. The Rustlers with a chance to look like they had a chance to find a little breakout there, but the Sabres steal it away. Send it in deep, and now it's Olsen from in front of the penalty boxes. Flips it over to Mike Shirley. Tried to get it to Comerford, but the pass was picked off. Sabres flip it down the ice as Shirley throws another big hit, this time against Nick Dunn. Rustlers get the puck deep with 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. And they're able to keep it inside the blue line, but only momentarily. Sabres steal it away, flip it down the ice. Mullet with a strong pass for Creasy. It's deflected into the zone. But the Sabres pick it up. And now they come the other way. Askra gets it knocked off his stick, and the Rustlers now work it up ice. It's Fletcher with the puck in his stick. He's got Hamilton with him. He fires the shot, but it goes off the stick of Quinn Johnson and up into the netting for a face-off. Rustlers win the face-off. Hamilton in the corner gives it over to Creasy. Creasy looking for somewhere to go with it, and then he gets his pocket picked. The Sabres flip it down the ice. It's going to end up right on goal, and Eisman's going to hold on to that one for safekeeping. Sedgewick wins the faceoff. That shot from the point's blocked by a Sedgewick skate, and the second shot is blocked by Miller. Good hit behind the net from Perkins, and he knocks the puck loose. Tries to play it around the glass, but it goes up into the netting, so faceoff upcoming. And a quick chance off the faceoff for Jesse Reeds, but Eisman was ready for it, kicked it away, and the Rustlers clear the puck down the ice. James nearly able to keep it inside the zone, but Sedgewick steals it back, work it in deep once again, and Eisman will jump on that one and hold on for another draw. Sedgewick wins the face-off. That shot didn't make it to the net. Now loose puck, Olsen trying to get to it. The Sabers get to it first. Dunn sends it down the wall, but now the Rustlers get it back. Olsen's pass makes its way to Shirley,
$1,000.
but he couldn't get the puck deep, and now the Rustlers regroup with their own blue line. Now Mullet from his own zone sends it to Shirley. No icing call as he got a stick lifted at the last second. Linesman smartly waves it off. Sedgewick works it around their own zone, gets it eventually to the red line, but no deeper. And now they turn it over in their own zone. Creasy with an opportunity here, and he hits the bar. Jeremy Creasy inches away from opening the scoring in this one off a turnover in the offensive zone. And now the Rustlers quickly back at it. Creasy's got it again. He's got Hamilton with him, but it gets knocked off his stick at the last second. Weeks from the point, sends it in deep, but that gets picked off. Rustlers get it back just outside the blue line. Now Creasy with a pass to the front of the net. Didn't connect. And the Sabers come the other way. Schneider sends it in deep. Weeks in there with a bit of a reverse hip check. And now we got a pile of bodies in the corner. The puck squirts loose, and Huxley comes away with it. He flips it up in the air, down the ice. Pfister trying to chase it down. Well, McKinley got to it first. Sabres get it in deep, and Dicker's there in the corner waiting for it. Kicks it over to Pfister. He gets it to Carson James. Sabres stole it back, and they're looking for a shooting lane. Can't find one. Huxley is able to pick it up, bring it around the glass, but not out of the zone. Now from behind the net, Huxley battling for it there, knocks it forward to James, who flips it up in the air to the neutral zone, and that's going to be a high stick. We'll get a whistle and a face-off. With a minute 33 left in this first period that's just flying by. Sabres win the draw, but they turn it over in the neutral zone. Olsen enters the zone, but gives it right back. Now Perkins sends it in deep. Rustlers on the forecheck. Olsen's in there, throws a good hit in the corner. Knocks puck loose, but only for a moment. And Sedgewick comes the other way. They gain the red line and send it into the near corner. Perkins and Comerford battling in there. Reeds comes away with it, but he gets hauled down. Eisman knocks that puck away with his paddle, and the Rustlers able to clear the zone with 35 seconds to go in the first period. Eisman comes out of his net, leaves the puck there for his defenseman Miller behind the goal. He goes off the wall out into the neutral zone again, but the Sabers send it in right on net. Eisman makes a save and shovels it off to Perkins. Now Miller goes to Olsen. Olsen for Hamilton, and he deflects it deep into Sedgewick territory. 10 seconds to go in this opening period. Sedgewick able to clear the zone. Huxley sends it in deep, and that's gonna do it. As the horn blows, the whistles blow, and that's the end of the first period. After 20 minutes of play, the Rustlers up 10-9 in the shot clock, but the scoreboard is all that matters. And that one is locked up at 0-0. It's been an exciting first period, and we're going to take a break and get ready for the second. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes. Welcome back. We're ready for the start of the second period, and we are underway. It's a scoreless game through the first 20 minutes of play. And what was an exciting first period, scoring chances on both ends of the ice. Some good physicality. And just an all-around good first period. And now we're getting going here in the second as Comerford carries it down the left wing across the blue line. Fires a sharp angle shot that goes off the stick and way up into the netting. We'll get a face off here. Just 30 seconds into the middle frame. Pfister in for the draw for the Rustlers. Across from him, the other 19, Keaton Hollinatty, and Hollinatty wins the draw. Sabers ring it around the wall. Try to move it up ice. So that pass is just out of the reach of Reeds. So the Rustlers able to clear the zone. Dicker's pass gets picked off, and the Sabers send it in once again. Now James cross the blue line down the right wing. His backhand pass didn't have much on it, but Dicker's able to get it to Pfister nonetheless. Weeks with a nice little kick to keep the puck in the zone. A little quietly a gold star on that play for Weeks. And now Huxley winds and fires, but that shot was blocked. Sabres now able to clear the zone, and Huxley gets it back at his own blue line. Plays off the glass and down the ice. That's going to be no icing. All right, no icing. Now Huxley from behind his own net. Over to Horn. Horn's pass gets picked off. The Rustlers get it right back. Fletcher lost control of it. Hamilton tried to pick it up. Couldn't find it. And it could have been icing, but a good hustle from Landon Eskra to beat out that icing call. Rustlers send it down the ice, and now this could be icing, but Hamilton's going to get to it first. So Child comes out and plays it. Rings around the wall. Creasy there to pick it up just inside the Sabres blue line. But Sedgewick steals it back, and then a good hit from Horn right outside the blue line. And apparently the referee disagrees. He says it's not a good hit. He's calling a tripping penalty. I'm going to watch my trusty replay as my YouTube stream is just a little bit behind live. So I get a free instant replay here. And it could be a tripping penalty. Could be. Horn was going in for the hit. The Sabres player tried to sidestep him. Caught Horn in a bit of an awkward position. And he'll serve 2 for tripping. Now McKinley from his own blue line picks up speed through the neutral zone. Crosses the Rustler blue line. His pass is knocked down by Comerford, but McKinley gets it right back. Swings it around the wall to Zemanek. Skates it into the corner. Now in behind the net. And we'll get a whistle here. Penalty upcoming. It's going to be a high stick against the Sabres. And just 32 seconds into their power play, it goes by the wayside. It's going to be the captain, Clay Lang, going to the box for high sticking. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 28 seconds. The Rustlers unit is going to be Fletcher, Hamilton, Huxley, and Weeks. And Weeks' shot gets deflected and goes wide of the net. Weeks keeps it in the zone, plays around the wall. Fletcher chasing it down in the corner. The Sabres get to it, played in behind their own net. Now, good hustle by Hamilton to steal that puck away behind the goal, but he gets pinned against the wall now. Tries the centering pass, and Fletcher with a chance right in the slot, but Child with a good save. The Sabres chip the puck into the corner and go for a wholesale line change. Oxley's pass gets picked off. Weeks, good defensive play by Ethan Weeks to break up that pass on the 2-on-1. Sabres get it back to the point now. Now they work it in behind the net. Bromby plays it out in front. That shot goes off the side of the goal, off the stick of Sanders, and Eisman holds on for a faceoff. Now Miller gaining speed through the neutral zone, crosses blue line, slams in the brakes, tries to feed it to Pfister in front, but gets knocked away. Pfister tries to get it back to the point to Perkins. Try to get a shot on goal from that knuckle puck, but it fluttered away. And now Horn's back out on the ice. The Rustlers on the power play for the next 30 seconds. Sabres clear the zone, but don't get it too far. Dicker picks it up just outside the blue line, but he's got to wait up because he's got teammates deep in the offensive zone. Dicker chasing it down and steals it from the goaltender, throws it out in front, but he didn't have a teammate there to tap it into the wide open cage, and the Sabres clear the zone. The Lang penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Comerford plays it in deep. Child will come out to play it. Plays it off the glass. Gets it to Lang. He carries it down the left wing, across the blue line, gets it in deep, puts a shot on goal, and Eisman with a good save. And now Shirley chasing it down, finds it in the corner, works it around the net, tries to wrap around, but gets stood up at the side of the goal, and Child holds on for a faceoff. Now from behind the net, the Sabres trying to exit their zone. Johnson plays it off the glass, can't get it out. Mullet knocks it down and sends it in deep again. McKinley with it now. Tries to go over to the right wing, but it gets knocked off a skate of a teammate. And then Leggett's shot gets blocked, and the Sabres come the other way. Lawson plays it across to Leggett. He just chips it into the corner. Starts to go for a line change, changed his mind, and now he is going to go for a line change. But the Sabres already working their way up ice. That dump attempt is knocked down by Horn. Plays around the wall to Hamilton. He gets pinned against the wall. He gets it right back, but then gets rubbed out again, and Sabres come away with the puck, put a shot right on net, and Eisman snatches that one out of the air, holds on for a faceoff. Hamilton now sends it over to Creasy as they enter the zone. Rustlers working into the corner. Weeks will pinch. Keep the puck in deep. Chance out in front as Hamilton tried to feed Creasy, but it went off a stick and into his midsection. The Rustlers get it back, though, and a sharp angle shot is scooped up by Child. We got a face-off coming. .13:09 left in this second period, and it remains a scoreless hockey game. It's a do-or-die night for the Rustlers, looking to force a Game 5 in this opening round of the playoffs. Now Sanders sends the puck in deep. Eisman knocks that one away. Pfister's there to pick it up. Tried to feed Dicker, but it was out of his reach, and it'll go all the way down the ice for an icing call. Sabres win the draw, and the ensuing shot is blocked by Pfister. Pfister battling for it. And now a chance in front for the Sabres, and that shot goes just wide. And the Rustlers clear the zone. That will be enough for icing. We'll get a whistle here, and the Rustlers get out of trouble there as the Sabres had a good chance in tight. That Sabre shot off the faceoff was blocked. Now they're working in behind the net, and a chance in front. They couldn't connect. Nelson looking to tap it home, couldn't get a stick on it. Now wraparound chance, and they score! The Sabres score on a wraparound. It's Chase Schatschneider, and Sedgewick breaks this scoreless tie. It's 1-0 Sabres with a little over 12 minutes to go in the second period.
Subject's first goal, scored in front, for number 18, Kate Backmatter, down 7, David Nelson. Number goal, 12:08, even stress.
And now we get a quick whistle as Child had tried to play the puck to his defenseman goalie, but the referee blew the whistle. So we'll get a face off in the offensive zone territory for the Rustlers here. Cromerford in for the draw. Sabres win the faceoff and quickly exit the zone. Passes off the mark though, and Miller is able to chase it down. He rings it hard around the boards, gets it out of the zone. The Sabres get it back, can't get it very deep, but deep enough that the Rustlers have to regroup. Shirley crosses blue line, and his pass is off the mark. Now Sanders carries across the blue line. He fires a wrist shot. It was partially blocked by Perkins, trickled wide of the net. Now Olsen feeds it up to Comerford, crosses the red line, plays it into Sedgewick territory. Miller's there to pick it up. He gets the puck down low and try to center and pass from behind the net. That was deflected away. Now from in front of the Rustler bench, Shirley sends the puck in deep and goes for a change. And Lang picks up a loose puck in the neutral zone, flips it into the far corner. Tries to chase it down, but Mullet gets there first. Zorland chips it forward, but not too far. Clausen got a stick tied up. And the Rustlers trying to clear the zone here. Can't get it across the blue line. Now Horn will have a whack at trying to knock this puck loose. Clausen comes in to help. He gets the job done. Now Mullet feeds it over to Leggett. Passes over his stick. He couldn't grab it. And the Rustlers send it in deep again. Fletcher in on the forecheck. Hamilton's with him. But the Sabres able to clear the zone. Hollinati crosses the blue line, but loses it quickly. And now Creasy steals it away, and he had Hamilton with all kinds of space, but he couldn't get the pass across. Fletcher tips that puck in deep. Hamilton, hot on the chase, comes in, couldn't pick up the loose puck. And the Sabres clear the zone down the ice, and if it stays out of the crease, it's icing, and it does. Rustlers work it in deep. It's Creasy in behind the net, swings it around the wall to Huxley. He puts a shot towards the net that gets knocked down in a mess of bodies in front of the goal. Now Fletcher feeds it to Hamilton. And we'll get a whistle here. I think we're going to get a delayed offside.
So, Bill's girlfriend's in Mexico getting surgery on Monday. Oh, fuck.
Who?
Bill's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give it a
And
shout out.
she's tuned into the game right now.
Oh, okay, good.
So she sent us some pictures. She's watching the game.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll give her a shout out.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Sabres send the puck deep, and that is not going to be an icing call. They wave it off. Huxley chases it down. And now Miller needs to find a way to steal this puck away. The Sabres get the puck back to the point, but it's a little too strong and out to center ice. They send it in behind the net and go for a full line change. Rustlers can't avoid the forecheck here. And the Sabres keep it inside the blue line, send it into the near corner. Eisman with a good save. Kicks it into the corner. And now Huxley hunts down a loose puck, flips it up in the air. It's not going to get it very far across the blue line, but no further than that. And that Eska shot goes high over the net, and the Rustlers clear the zone. Fantastic effort by Derek Pfister to beat out that icing call and even chip the puck onto the goal, but Child with a good save, and the Sabres send it down the ice, and Eisman holds on for a face-off. Big shout out to Kate, who's watching from Mexico. We're happy to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the warm, sunny weather down there, and good luck with your upcoming surgery. We wish you all the best, and we appreciate you joining us here tonight. Now Shirley carries across the blue line. He comes in, fires a shot just over the net. The Rustlers able to keep the puck in deep for the moment. And we got a loose puck just bouncing around in the faceoff circle down here. Olsen with a backhander that gets deflected wide. The Sabres able to clear the zone, and Mullet picks it up here. Can't gain the zone, and the Sabres work it up ice, ring it around the wall. And Shirley able to bang it off the boards and down the ice. And we're going to get a penalty here against the Rustlers, a bad luck penalty, but a penalty nonetheless. And the Sabres quickly move it up ice. A chance there, and that wrist shot is kicked away by Eisenman, and we'll get the whistle here. And it's going to be a slash. Thought they were going to call it trip there, but a slash against Mike Shirley. He's going to go to the box. And the Rustlers will go back on the penalty kill. 6:11 left in the second period.
Under the lane, the 71, player Curry, keep the flag hand, come up, 6-11. Curry, money limit the flag, 6-11.
The Sabres now setting up their power play. They're working in behind the net. It's Lang down there behind the goal. Gets it to McKinley. And McKinley gets his pocket picked, and the Rustlers have a chance with numbers. It's Fletcher. He's got Hamilton with him. Fletcher fires a shot. Loose puck in the crease. And they nearly score. The crowd erupts, but they didn't bury it. There was a loose puck sitting right on the goal line, and the Rustlers couldn't tap it home. What an opportunity for Wainwright on the penalty kill, and they could not capitalize. And now the Sabres come the other way. 1:10 left in their power play. They get it to the point. That shot goes off a stick and into the near corner. A battle for it there. Horn is in there, Pfister's in there, but the Sabres come away with it. They work down low, bottom of the circle, and that shot was kicked away. Now Hollanati from the point. He fires a shot that goes wide of the net. Pfister gets to it, but he quickly gets pinned against the boards. And Pfister just able to get it across the blue line. He got hauled down, slow to get up now. And he is not okay. We're going to get a whistle. Derek Pfister down for the count. He's not okay. So Derek Pfister able to crawl off the ice. Looked like he was grasping his armpit area. He kind of got spun around a little awkwardly and hauled down right at the blue line. So I'm definitely not a doctor, so I won't speculate on the injury, but he was not looking comfortable, I can tell you that much. So the Rustlers now down one of their top players for the remainder of the evening, presumably. But James picks off a pass here, tries to saucer pass to Shirley. It got knocked down, but Shirley's able to pick it up anyway. Gets a centering pass and a good chance there for Carson James, but Child with a good save holds on and keeps this a 1-0 hockey game with 4 minutes to go in the first period. Now from the point, Perkins' shot gets deflected wide of the net. The Sabres trying to turn it up ice. They do enter the zone now. Chevreau trying to chase it down. He gets tied up with Clausen in the corner. The Rustlers get it to Dorland, chip it off the glass and out. Now McKinley along the half wall, his shot was blocked. The Sabres with a chance in front, whacking out a loose puck. Eisman with a good sprawling save. And we got a referee's arm in the air. Who's the whistle going to be against? It's going to be the Rustlers again. The Sabres got a 6 skater on the ice now, and that shot goes over the net, and the Rustlers touch the puck, and the whistle blows. We're going to get a cross-checking penalty, and it's going to be Leggett heading to the box. So the Rustlers back in the penalty kill with 2:45 left in this second period, and they trail 1-0. Sabers win the draw. McKinley from the point. Feeds it across. That shot was blocked by Horn. He's able to pick it up, shovel it down the ice. Huxley picks off the pass and sends it in deep. Now Hollanati works it into the corner, rings it around the wall to Lang at the point. He feeds it across to McKinley. Trying to look for Hollanati on the pass, doesn't connect, but he gets it back. Now Schneider in behind the net. They work up to the point to McKinley again. McKinley's shot gets through the traffic, but wide of the net. From behind the goal. It's Hollanati now at the Zamboni doors. Gets it down low. A sharp angle shot there, and another chance for Zemanek. His shot goes wide, and then the Rustlers' clearing attempt ends up in the rafters, so we'll get a whistle. A minute 37 left in the second period, 53 seconds left in the Sabres power play. Sabres win the faceoff. Johnson's shot, looking for the redirect in front and got it, but Eisman with a fantastic save. Going from his right to the left and able to control the rebound and hold on for a faceoff. Great effort from Eisman. Now Horn in the corner has it pinned against the wall. He's got 3 Sabres on him, and they come away with it. Now a chance inside of the net. Puck comes loose, and Johnson sends the puck in deep. Now Johnson at the point again. Tries to get the pass down low, but it's knocked down by Horn. And we've got another player down in the ice and hurt. Slow to get to his feet is Kyle Sanders. And Lang fans on the shot entirely, gets it back, and works the puck down low, but the Rustlers able to pick it up and clear the zone. Comerford with the stretch pass, but that was about chin height, and nobody could get a hold of that one, and it's going to be icing against the Rustlers with 37.8 seconds to go in the middle frame. And the Sabres win the faceoff. That shot was blocked by Horn. Rustlers able to pick it up. Can Comerford clear the zone? He can. Gets it down the ice. With 22 seconds to go. And the Sabres enter the zone with the last chance opportunity here if they can make something happen. Rustlers struggling to clear the zone here with 6 seconds to go. Good sprawling play by Miller to break up that pass, and the horn will blow, and that'll do it for the second period. Another hard-fought period between these two clubs who played a lot of hockey games in the last couple weeks, and the Sedgewick Sabers lead 1-0 after 40 minutes of play. We're going to take a break for the intermission. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes. It's going to be an exciting third period, so don't go far. Welcome back, folks. We are ready for the start of the third period and some exciting news for you Rustlers fans watching out there. Derek Pfister has returned to the game. Reports say he got his shoulder taped up. Not sure what the injury may be, but he is fixed up, ready to go to try it out here in the third period. And that could be a big boost for the Rustlers looking to come back from this 1-0 deficit here to start the third. Sabers quickly send the puck in deep. Rustlers pick it up in the corner. Fletcher gaining speed through the neutral zone, crosses the blue line, comes in, goes cross ice, and a chance there for the Rustlers as Hamilton took a whack at it, a couple of whacks at it from the front of the net. Creasy couldn't bang it home, but he does knock down the clearing attempt. Now he's got it pinned in the corner. Sabers played around the wall and now get it out of the zone. They flip it in deep behind the Rustler net. Huxley picks it up there with all kinds of speed. Skates around the outside down the left wing, crosses the blue line, loses control of it. Gets it back, though, and plays it to the far corner. Shirley's going to chase it down, fires a shot that's snatched out of midair by Child, and we'll get a face-off. Now the Sabres win the draw. Can't exit the zone, though. Olsen picks it up in the corner, swings a pass in front of the net, but out of the reach of Shirley. And now the puck bounces into the Rustler bench. We get a whistle upcoming and a face-off. Sabres win the draw. They play it off the wall. Now into the zone. And what a back check by Cole Comerford. If the Rustlers can come back and eventually come out victorious in this game, that would be a key moment in this one. Heavy back check by Cole Comerford to break up a breakaway scoring opportunity. Now Pfister out there for the first time in this third period. In for the faceoff, and he wins it. Horn picks it up in the corner. Plays it over to James, goes off the glass. The Sabres pick it up at center ice. They send it into the far corner. Eisman comes out to play it. Around to James. Up in the air into the neutral zone, and Pfister trying to chase it down. That passes off the mark. The Rustlers able to pick up a loose puck now, and Dicker carries it across the blue line, leaves it there for James. His shot was blocked. Second chance goes just wide of the net. Pfister chases it down behind the net. Dicker took a swipe at it from the side of the goal, but couldn't get a hold of the puck, and now we get an icing call. Maybe a touch early. The Rustlers might have gotten away with one, as Landon Eskra was on his horse, chasing down Ty Mullet. But the Rustlers get the whistle. It's an icing call. And we got 17:41 left in this third period. What a game we've got here tonight on a Saturday night at Wainwright. Lang wins the faceoff for the Sabres, but Creasy steals the puck away. Cycles it down low. It's Hamilton down there. Fletcher, centering pass from behind the net. Didn't find a teammate. Weeks is able to keep the puck in deep. Now, Huxley not able to keep it inside the blue line, but he spins it around, grabs it, spins around, and sends it in deep. Now he gets it back to the neutral zone. Sends it into the near corner. Creasy chases it down, throws a good hit there. Fletcher tried a centering pass that went off a stick, and now Eskra skates it down the ice, gains the red line, sends it in behind the net. Huxley calls for it in the corner and gets it. Feeds it across to Comerford. Comerford crosses the blue line, but Hamilton could not hold up in time as Comerford took an extra lateral move there and threw off a little bit of the timing, and we get an offside call. Sabers win the draw, and Clausen nearly forced a turnover right at the top of the crease. The Sabers able to clear the zone. We get it back in their own territory, but they can't clear the zone on the first chance. They do on the second chance. And now Bromby across the blue line. Skates it into the corner, gets tied up by Perkins. Puck bounces up in the air. Perkins knocks it down. Clausen picks it up there along the wall. Skates it to the middle of the ice. He's got Leggett. He's got Dorland. And Clausen puts it on goal from outside the blue line, and Child scoops that one up and holds on for a face-off, and the Rustlers will get some offensive firepower out there now. Sedgewick wins the face-off, plays it around the wall. Reeds gets pinned against the board, but is able to chip it out of the zone. Now Zemanek tries to feed it forward, but that pass is picked off by the Rustlers. Sedgewick on a delayed offside. They got to check up. The Rustlers a little bit of breathing room here. Now Olsen from inside his own blue line got upended, but the Rustlers able to clear the zone nonetheless.
Goal. Right base sanitation.
And now Olsen picks it up at the blue line. Fires a shot high on Child, and he knocks that one away with his shoulder. The rebound comes out across the blue line, and Weeks picks it up. Feeds it over to Pfister. Gets it across the blue line. In tight to Shirley, and he tried a soft little pass down to Huxley, but Huxley couldn't get to it in time. And the Sabers send it down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. We got 14:57, a quarter of the way through this third period, and it's still a 1-0 lead for the Sabers here in Wainwright. Pfister wins the draw, and James puts a shot on goal from the top of the circle right away. That one's snagged out of the air by Child. We'll get another face-off in the same spot. Sedgewick wins the face-off, clears the zone. It's down the ice, but it's not far enough for icing, the linesmen say. Weeks with another great defensive play. And looks like he may have tweaked that knee. And he's going to head to the bench, limping his way there. Rustlers with a chance in tight. James with a shot. And kicked away by Child, and the rebound comes out to the neutral zone. Just a wall of Sabers there stole the puck away. They gain the red line, and Lang sends it in deep, goes for a change. Now Hamilton picks up the pass on the fly, but can't control it completely. So he's got to chase it down in the corner. He's got Creasy with it. Creasy gets the puck, tries to get it to the point, but it's knocked away by Eskra. His cross ice pass is off the mark. Perkins trying to chase it down. It's a tie in that foot race to the puck, but eventually Perkins knocks it away, clears the zone, and now Fletcher fighting away for possession right at the blue line. He gets it to Perkins. Now the pass to Creasy is deflected into the corner. He chases it down. His defenseman wasn't even looking at the puck. And a hard shot from the half wall is deflected wide of the net. Horn sends it in deep. Couple of forwards going for a change for the Rustlers. Now Olsen from in front of the Sedgewick bench shovels it forward. Got it to Pfister, but it got knocked off his stick. Now Olsen will chase it down in the far corner in his own territory. Swoops around. His pass gets deflected, almost ends up on goal. And Horn has some work to do now. He's battling along the wall, hauls down the Sedgewick player. And now we got a loose puck to the side of the net, and Eisman holds on for a face-off. A little bit of rough stuff between, looks like Lang and Horn. But nothing much comes of that. The two of them separate themselves, and we move on. Sabers played around the wall, cycling it around the offensive zone, a chance at the side of the net, but a good defensive stick by Weeks. Rustlers clear down the ice, and that is going to be an icing call. 12 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third period. We'll get a whistle here for a puck over the glass with 12 minutes to go in the third period. Now Perkins off the faceoff, gains the red line, sends it in to the to the Sedgewick zone. But the Sabers come away with it quickly.
It's a blue ticket. Blue ticket number 088.
Now Dicker down the right wing crosses the blue line, but gets knocked off his stick.
19. 1500.
Reeds tries to throw one towards the net, but it gets knocked down. Now Dicker from the neutral zone. Looking for James, but the Sedgewick defender got in the way of that. And now Fletcher from his own territory feeds it forward for Hamilton. The Rustlers have an opportunity here. They fire it. Hamilton puts it off the outside of the post. The second post of the night for the Rustlers. Creasy gets a stick stolen away. And now Sedgewick has an opportunity to come in the other way, but Eisman with a good save. That pass back to the point. Goes off the stick of McClements and out to the neutral zone. Sedgewick has to regroup. And that's going to be an icing call against the Sabers, and the Rustlers have a moment to breathe. 10:34 left in this third period. The Rustlers with opportunities everywhere, but they can't bury one. Now Comerford into the draw, wins it back to Huxley. He fires a shot that gets blocked. Shirley in front. His shot gets blocked as well. And now Olsen plays it in deep. Comerford in the corner, battling for it behind the net now. Gets the pass out in front, but it goes off a stick and way up in the air. Now Shirley in the corner. Sends it down low. He'll chase it down himself. Trying to get it to the point to Huxley, but it got knocked down. And the Sabres able to clear the zone. Huxley's hard pass goes off the stick of Pfister, but he gets it back. Now Olsen plays it in deep. Pfister's there waiting for it. His centering pass goes off a stick and up in the air. But Miller picks it up along the wall. His shot gets blocked. Olsen able to keep it in the zone. Pfister tries centering pass. That gets deflected away as well. And now Miller from center ice sends the puck in kind of deep, but not deep enough. The Sabres able to clear the zone. They working in behind the Rustler net. Miller's in there fighting for it. Dicker's in there fighting for it. A couple of Sabres in there as well, and Dicker comes away with it. He goes across the ice looking for Pfister, but it's picked off. Now James along the wall. His pass is knocked down by a Sedgewick glove and picked up by another Sedgewick player, so that's going to be a hand pass. .8:55 left in this third period. It's a 1-0 hockey game, a true battle here in the opening round of the playoffs, do or die for the Rustlers. Now Mullet in a foot race, chases it down. Horn loses a stick, loses a glove. Has to get out of the play to go make something happen here. And the Rustlers able to clear it, and now Hamilton with a chance here. He had a step, but lost an edge of the blue line, and even from his knees got himself a scoring opportunity. But nothing doing there for the Rustlers. Now Eskra with a centering pass, and they score. Keaton Hollinati beats Eisenman on the one-timer from the top of the slot, and the Sabres make it 2-0. And the hill decline for the Rustlers just grew taller. 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the third period, and it's 2-0 for Sedgewick. Sabres win the face-off. Cycle it around the wall quickly, work it in deep. Chance in front, but a defensive stick by Shirley knocks that one free. Romerford comes away with it in the corner. Plays off the wall, down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. Sabres win the face-off again. Fires shot through traffic, gets to Eisman, but he makes a save. Sedgwick still with possession. McKinley with a long shot from the point. Eisman with the first save and the second save on the rebound. Now the puck's at the side of the goal. Rustlers can't clear the zone. Comerford now picks it up behind his net, plays it into the corner. Looking for Perkins. He wasn't there, though. And now Olsen plays it forward to Shirley. Shirley's going to go for a quick change after he dumps the puck in deep. And the Rustlers coming in now with some pressure on the forecheck. Pfister has it now. Works to the point to Horn. Horn's shot from the point. Knocked away by the blocker of Child. Horn once again, and he puts it in the glove of Child this time. And he holds on for a face-off. 6:55 to go. The Rustlers desperately looking to get on the scoreboard and get back in this hockey game. Sedgwick wins the faceoff, but the Rustlers get it back. They work to the point, then back down to Dicker. Play it around the wall. Sabres pick it up there, but they can't clear the zone. Now in behind the net. Pfister fighting for it. Dicker there as well. But Sedgewick able to clear the zone. Horn's got to back up here. He throws a good hit along the wall and then chases it down in the corner. Now from behind the net, that centering pass is deflected away. Fletcher picks it up. Down the right wing, Fletcher crosses the blue line. His pass was steered away by a defender's stick. And the Sabers turn up ice. And then Hamilton puts the puck in the Rustler bench, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. With 6 minutes and 5 ticks to go. Sabres win the face-off again. Rustlers pick it up. It's Huxley at center ice. Feeds it over to Creasy. Creasy steps in, fires! What a save made. Now Creasy from the side of the goal. Looks for an outlet, tried the cross-ice pass. Couldn't connect. Huxley fighting for it without a stick. He will make his way to the bench. And now the Sabres come up ice. They send the puck in deep, and Miller's there to pick it up. Goes across the way to Perkins. He clears the zone. Sedgewick sends it right back in, but they had men offside, so they got to check up, giving the Rustlers a little bit of time. But that Perkins pass is off the mark, doesn't connect. And now Miller picks up the loose puck in his own territory, plays it off the glass, but can't get it very deep. He picks it up again at center ice. Skates it into the zone, gets knocked off a stick in the corner. Sedgewick now able to clear the zone. Olsen steals it away. And the Rustlers trying to find a way to set something up here. Pfister sends the puck in deep. 4.5 minutes to go. Sabers played in behind the Rustler net. Eisman comes out, leaves it there for Mullet. He rings it around the wall, but his teammate wasn't there in time. Well, the puck ends up on the Rustler's net again. Eisman leaves it for Horn. Forward to Dicker. He couldn't do much with it. And the Sabres played into Rustler territory again. They're working in behind the net, looking for another wraparound opportunity. Dicker with a huge hit at the side of the net. Now the Sabres get it to the point. That shot's blocked by Dicker. James upends a man as he's hunting for the puck. Looked like Gagnon was in there trying to chase down that puck and lost his balance after a little contact from James. And now the Sabres in front had an opportunity, but a good defensive stick by Jeremy Creasy. Now Huxley feeds it over to Hamilton. His shot snatched out of the air by Child and holds on for a faceoff. We got 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go, and the Rustlers in desperation mode, trying to find a way to extend their season. They need a pair of goals just to get to overtime. Fletcher in for the faceoff. Eisman still in his crease. And a chance for the Rustlers, and a spinorama shot by Huxley was saved by Child and held onto it for a draw. 3 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the third period. Eyes on Thomas Eisman when the Rustlers want to pull him out of his crease for the extra skater, but now's not the time. Rustlers win the draw. Puck rolling around, bouncing around, and a mess of bodies there. And eventually, Sabres able to clear it. Now Miller from the neutral zone. Throws it in red on net, and it goes off Child's stick and up into the netting. We'll get a face off. Stetler wins the face off in their own end. They do clear the zone, and Miller's got to get on his horse to beat this foot race. He doesn't win the foot race, but a chance in tight, and Stetler scores again. It's Dalton Zemanek, and that will all but do it, likely, for the Rustlers season. Two minutes, 29 seconds to go. It's not over yet. The Rustlers trail by 3 in this do or die hockey game. Sedgewick won the face-off again. They've been dominant in the face-off dot here in the third period. That centering pass is picked off by Weeks. Plays it out into the neutral zone, and now Sedgewick regroups at their own blue line. They get the puck in deep, into the corner. Huxley fighting for it. The puck comes loose now. Shirley is there to pick it up. Puck was rolling on him, and he couldn't pick it up cleanly. And now Lang comes the other way, slams in the brakes at the top of the circle. Plays around in behind the net. Hamilton's there to pick it up. Cycles it forward for Mullet. Mullet now down the left wing. Crosses the blue line. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Leaves it there for James. James fires well wide of the net. And now Hamilton comes in, fans on the shot. Perkins fires a hard shot. The net is empty for the Rustlers. Eisman on the bench. Extra skater on the ice. A minute 15 to go. That hard shot goes well wide of the net. James from the point plays it into Fletcher. Fletcher down low for Pfister. Back to Fletcher. To Pfister now. His pass gets picked off. The Rustlers get it back, and now Perkins fires a shot. Child with the save. James' shot gets blocked. Another chance. Child with another save. And Child jumps on that one, freezes it for a face-off. And we get a whistle with 49.3 seconds to go. Rustlers trailing by 3. And we're going to get a timeout for the Rustlers as they try to figure out how to make something happen here in the dying moments of the third. So 49 seconds to go. Comerford in for the draw. The Rustlers with 6 skaters on the ice. They win the faceoff. Shot from Horn is steered aside by the paddle of Child. Second opportunity was blocked before it could get to the net, and the Sabers clear the zone. Miller sends it deep. And the Sabers send it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. 26 seconds to go. Sabres win the faceoff, working in behind their net. And they're able to clear the zone once again. And a loose puck now. Rustlers steal it away. And we're getting a penalty upcoming. Rustlers will take a penalty here. It's going to be an interference call, I believe. A roughing call. Cole Hornahan to the box. And with 9.4 seconds left in the 3-0 hockey game, Eisman comes back onto the ice into his crease, and that's going to do it for the Rustler season. And the horn blows, and that will do it. This game is over. This series is over, and the Rustlers season is also over. But we thank you for joining us. It's been a fun year. The Rustlers' first year in the East Central Alberta Senior Hockey League.
For total of 2014, for total of 30.
Not the regular season they were hoping for.
With 3 games to 1.
Not the playoff run they were hoping for, but an entertaining season nonetheless. And they'll head to the off season. We enjoy the spring and the summer, and we'll be back again in the fall. Big congratulations to the Sedgewick Sabers, and best of luck the rest of the way. They played a heck of a series. We had some exciting hockey games between these two clubs in the last 15 days. We had 3 Sabers Rustlers games here in Wainwright, and they were exciting to watch. And so we wish them best of luck the rest of the way. But that will do it for us for the remainder of the season. We'll see you again in the fall. We appreciate you joining us. And it's been Zach McLaughlin bringing you all the play-by-play action all throughout the season, and the lovely Raina Murray running the camera for us. We appreciate your support. And I'm sure the Rustlers do as well. And we will see you again in the fall for the start of the 2025-26 Rustler season. But until then, as always, stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you next time.